Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Butters. Today we're checking out a game I'm really excited for. It's coming out, I think next year. It's Path of Exile 2. I have not played Path of Exile 1, but I'm going to. I definitely plan on it. I'm probably going to start it today. So if you guys want to see my first playthrough or my first few hours of the game, just comment down below in this video and I can definitely make that happen. So today we're going to check out some Druid gameplay of Path of Exile 2. I think this game is just a better Diablo 4. It looks, the graphics look just as good as Diablo 4. The gameplay seems pretty smooth, and we're going to check it out here, and we're going to see what it looks like, alright? So, let's go. Change it into a bear. Bro, just look at the fucking graphics, dog. Like, the graphics look insane. I mean,
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, one of the game directors on Path of Exile 2. In Path of Exile 2, you can pick from one of 12 character classes. Each character has a combination of primary attributes that they focus on.
12 character classes. 12. I think with Path of Exile 1, we have like 5. There's like 5 or 6. And then I know with Diablo 4, there's 5, right? There's the sorcerer, druid, necromancer, rogue, and barb.
Today, we'd like to show off a character who specializes in strength and intelligence, the Druid. In human form,
I'm
the
so
Druid is a
excited.
spellcaster
I
who
loved
channels
playing
the fury
Druid
of
when I
nature on the
played
battlefield,
Diablo 4,
walking
and I
natural
can't wait to
disaster.
play Druid in Path of
Get up
Exile
close and
2.
you'll find out why the Druid also focuses on strength. You can transform yourself into one of several wild beasts. Today, we want to show off the bear form.
The bear form.
Transformation in PoE 2 happens automatically
Cocaine
when you use a
bear.
bear attack. Use Bear Maul and your character will transform into a bear and do a meaty swing. Use a spell and your character transforms back into a human and casts it.
You
Hitting
turn into a
enemies with the
cocaine
bear's
bear
maul
and tear
attack will
shit
build
up.
Rage, which increases your attack damage. So your bear gets stronger with every attack. You can see the glowing runes that indicate rage on your back.
Wait, the bear gets stronger every attack? Oh shit.
Have a lot of weak enemies to take out? This is where you probably want to break out your rampage. Let out a roar and stampede over all enemies in your
What
path,
the
slamming the ground with your paws.
This shit
The
looks
initial roar
crazy.
generates rage, and then the rage is consumed as you charge along. You can use rampage by itself to travel a short distance, or do some mauling first to build up some rage and travel a significant distance.
Maybe. Maybe.
Now, while the bear is big and strong, this isn't a pure strength class. You don't have as much armor
I don't
as a
know.
warrior
Let me
would
know
have.
down below which
In
one
order
you
to protect
think
itself from
looks
larger
better,
packs,
Diablo
you might want to
4 or
consider a skill
PoE
like
2.
Furious Slam.
I don't know. They're pretty
This
close in
skill
my
is all about
opinion.
stunning rather than damage, so it's quite useful if you're mobbed by smaller monsters and just need to get out of there. Of course, like any PoE 2 character, you can always use a dodge roll to get out of danger, since the bear is the
Dodge roll.
slowest of the Druid's forms. Making sure the dodge feels reliable and can get you out of any situation is paramount. When you dodge an animal form, your character instantly transforms back with no time penalty, so that you can get out of the way.
That's
You can even
so
interrupt a mistimed
good.
transformation halfway through.
Holy
Of
shit.
course, doing this will mean you pay the slight time cost of having to transform back again, but it's certainly a lot better than dying.
Yeah?
Something interesting about the skill is that it's faster to use if you're already standing up. If you're on all fours when you use Furious Slam, then the bear has to stand up first before slamming back down. But use Maul first, and the bear will stand up as you swing, which has no time
Oh
penalty.
shit.
Then follow up with Furious Slam, and your bear will quickly slam down. Much
That's
more
so good, bro. The fact that if you're already doing it, it takes less time than if you're on all four. That's... Like this, the people who made this game really seem like They definitely
Next
know
up,
what
I
they're
want to talk
doing.
about Ferocious
PoE
Roar.
2's been a very popular game for many
Hey, I'm
years.
Trevor, here with my Razor Blade.
Yeah,
15
we're
gaming
gonna
laptop.
go ahead and skip these ads.
On an average day,
I don't
I'm
think
going
anybody
to
wants to watch
classes.
these.
Ferocious Roar is a bear meta skill.
I know PoE
It allows you to
1.
take any Warcry skill that another class like the Warrior might use and allow you to use it as a bear. I'm going to take the Seismic Cry gem and socket it into Ferocious Roar. You can actually socket more than one Warcry and use them all together, but let's just stick to one for now. Seismic
shit.
Cry pushes enemies back and has some stun chance, but the reason we want to use it is for a mechanic called Exerted Attacks. If there are any heavily stunned enemies in range of the Warcry, then your next slam skill will be powered to do double the number of slams.
I know PoE 1 has been a very popular game for many years, and people are really excited for PoE 2. I just started playing like RPGs, ARPGs like this, with I think technically going back RuneScape, OSR, old school RuneScape, was my first ARPG because I played that back in high school. But then I played Diablo 3 way back when it came out, and I've just been playing like FPS and single player like story type games. And so I haven't really played much of ARPGs like Path of Exile, Diablo, etc. But when Diablo 4 came out, I got it, I played it, I loved it, until it got boring. And I can't wait to try Path of Exile. I've heard this game is crazy good. Very intense, very detailed. I know the skill tree is fucking crazy.
First, I use Furious Slam to stun these enemies. Next, I follow up with Seismic Cry and get the Exerted Attack. And then I slam again. See how 2 slams triggered?
Holy shit.
So, that's all well and good, but how about we try that again using Rampage? First, get a bit of rage, slam to stun the enemies, Seismic Cry to get the exert, and then rampage around to do insane amounts of damage.
God damn.
So we've covered some of
That's
the
pretty
bear side of
strong.
the Druid, but how is he as a spellcaster? Now, of course, we want to maximize the amount of time you spend in your animal forms, so most of the spells targeted at the Druid tend to be things that last a long time or provide tactical options.
Cocaine bear playthrough. Stay in bear form the whole
First, and
game.
probably simplest of these is Lightning Storm.
Or
Cast
as
it on
much
the
as
ground, and you
possible.
get an area where monsters are continuously struck by bolts of lightning. The bolts don't do much damage, but they shock monsters, which is a debuff that increases all damage on them, meaning it's a great spell to use before going in as a bear. So, that's going to increase your damage, but as I mentioned before, the bear form of the Druid could use some defenses as well. The bear in particular is the slowest attacking of the Druid's forms. He hits hard, but if he gets swarmed too much, it will result in your death. That's why Tornado is so useful. Tornado sucks monsters in, allowing you to split up packs and deal with groups separately.
I also want to go and play Lost Ark and New World. Got both of those in my library. I definitely want to check those out too. I've heard both of those were fantastic games.
Pin monsters in place and set up combos with your other skills. The Tornado doesn't really move big monsters much, so you can actually use it to separate a boss from its minions too. The Druid also has the ability to summon animal companions. This is another really useful defense because
Yeah,
wolves
I
can
get
take aggro from
companion.
keeping
What
monsters
the
away.
fuck? You can get companion.
In addition, the wolves howl as they are summoned, putting a temporary debuff on enemies that makes them more vulnerable to critical strikes.
I'm like
and giving you a
99%
reason
sure
to
you
summon
can't do
them
that in Diablo. You don't get companions as a druid.
The last Druid spell we're going to talk about today is Volcano.
Oh yeah, you do. Never
Cast
mind.
it
I'm
quickly like this
stupid.
and it will spawn just a few projectiles. Or you can hold down the button to channel it for longer, which will make it fire a whole bunch of projectiles.
I'm
when it
retarded.
spawns,
You get
doing
the
a lot more
I mean,
damage.
I'm stupid. You get the
Volcano sticks around firing
you
its
get the
little
poison
projectiles for a
creeper, the
long time,
wolves, and you
so
can
it's
do
another
the
good skill to
crows.
cast before turning into a bear. Now, the reason you're going to want to turn into a bear after using Volcano is that any slam near the volcano results in it spewing out even more projectiles.
Poison creeper got really strong, really good this season in Diablo. A
And if you
new,
thought that was a lot, then Rampage is even better, because it does 2 slams every time it hits the
what
ground.
you call it?
And you can run around the volcano.
Aspect. I love how smooth this gameplay looks. Like it's not laggy. It's very smooth, very nice, very clean gameplay. Using the
Now,
fireballs.
if you've been paying attention, you might have
That
realized
magma,
this is going to be
that
extra
fire
good with seismic
volcano
cry,
thing
which
looks
we were
pretty
using
cool.
earlier to double the number of slams. So, first we're going to cast Volcano. Then Furious Slam till you stun something. Seismic
Okay.
Cry to get the double slams, then Rampage around while the volcano spews out a stupid number of projectiles.
Oh, so you just fuck everything.
This combo would have
That's
been even
nice.
better if we'd remembered to cast our Lightning Storm first. But getting time for that seems tricky. It would also have been nice if the monsters were affected by the crit debuff that my wolves do when I first summon them. This is where some meta gems.
Hey everyone, LSV here.
Fucking
And I want to let you know
YouTube.
that CFP Pros teamed up with T
to automate some elements can come in handy. Here's a gem called Cast While Channeling. If we add Lightning Storm to the skill, we can cast it automatically while we channel a volcano as we set up our combo. Cast While Channeling is an ongoing effect, so enabling the skill will cost us Spirit, which is a new resource in PoE 2 used specifically for these kinds of skills. If you look at the top left of the screen as we channel, we can see the energy building up to cast the Lightning Storm. So long as we channel Volcano for long enough, the Lightning Storm will also be cast on the same targeted location.
Oh shit. Oh, that's cool.
Currently, Cast While
That's pretty
Channeling is
fucking
active
neat.
in Reserving Spirit in both our human and bear forms. This means that any channeling skills we use as a bear technically will also cast the Lightning Storm. We can actually do this with Rampage right now, but it's not the best because we would prefer to stack the Lightning Storm on top of our Volcano, rather than just casting it randomly as we're rampaging around. We're also unnecessarily reserving Spirit in our bear form we could be using for something else. So
These
let's
games
fix
are also usually pretty hard.
I'm going to go into the skill
as far
options
as
for the
I
skill and disable it in my bear form.
I have heard.
We showed
Like I've heard Path of Exile is not a
skill
very
options
easy
control
game to
which
play.
weapon
It's a
set to
pretty
use when
difficult
casting
game, but
skills.
I can't
You
wait to
can
get
also
into
use
it.
the same interface to enable or disable which buffs you would like to have active in your different weapon sets too, without having to recast them all the time. And shapeshifting counts as a weapon set. Now when I change to a bear,
Although I've heard it's
the
really easy
spirit
to screw up
reservation
a
goes away,
character
and when I change back to a
with the
human
skill
again,
tree
it's back
if you don't
automatically.
know what you're doing.
So, now that we have some extra spirit available as a bear, why don't we make our life a little bit easier by automating one of our other skills? This is the Cast on Melee Stun meta gem. I'm going to put Summon Wolf in Cast on Melee Stun, so that whenever I stun a sufficient number of enemies while I'm a bear, it will summon another wolf.
What?
This is great because usually when I'm stunning, it's because I'm about to do my exerted attack slam combo. When wolves come out, they howl, adding the crit debuff to the monsters, right when I need it.
You get more wolves when
It
you
also
stun
helps keep my
enemies.
wolves alive and
That's
summoned
fucking
at all times
nuts.
without me having to do it manually.
And they just do the wolves just automatically go out, or do you? I think they automatically
last
go
but not
when you
least,
stun.
Let's talk about the skill tree. At ExileCon, we showed how you could dual spec your character so that different weapons can use different passives. Well, as I said before, the bear form counts as another weapon set for specialization purposes, so he gets a tree too. If I open my passive tree, you can see how I'm near a melee damage cluster and a spell damage cluster. By holding shift, I can allocate these passives in my human form, and these ones as a bear.
Oh shit!
Now, when I change between human and bear form, my passives reallocate automatically.
No, what the
So,
fuck?
here we are at the Blind Beast. The goblins have enslaved a huge behemoth.
That's taking skill trees to a new level. You can just put skill points in, and the game will automatically switch when you're depending on what form you're in. That's fucking nuts, bro.
And gouged out its eyes. Now they're sending it in to fight you while they watch.
What have they done to this creature?
The Blind Beast. the thing I really like about this game over Diablo 4 is that you can actually see what the enemy is doing. You can see the enemy's attacks. You can tell what it's doing and where you need to dodge to. It's clear as day, and the colors don't like mix so that you can't tell what the boss is, what the attack is. Very nice. I think this game is gonna be a big W, big W.
Suffering ends here. Shameful.
And there we have it. With a little bit of customization, we have a build that can combine many different active skills to do some really interesting effects.
Bro, that looks so fucking fun, bro. Just look at this boss, bro. Like, just look at the fight. Like, it's so clean. Like, you can dodge attacks? No way. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's crazy. What dead? Bile-soaked tomb.
And there we have it. With a little bit of customization, we have a build that
That
can combine
shit's
many different active skills
crazy,
to do
bro.
some really interesting effects. At the same time, your skill tree reconfigures automatically at the right time, and your buffs reconfigure automatically as well. You can even cast certain skills automatically. But we also haven't lost the dynamics of combat. Many skills interact with each other, and the ones you choose to use at any different moment depend a lot on what enemies you face or what situation you're in right at this moment. And at just the right time, you might be able to combine all your skills in one crazy combo, get some satisfying screen covering spam, and do some crazy damage. Now, these are just some of the skills targeted at the Druid in PoE 2. We didn't even show you the wolf form yet. There's a lot more to play and experience, and we look forward to letting you
Yeah,
guys
that's
try it
just
out
the
when we
bear.
go into
That
beta
wasn't
on
even
June
the
7th,
wolf.
2024.
Yeah, closed beta starts June 7th, 2024. Oh my god. This game is so fucking... This game looks so fire. I can't wait. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. I'm going to catch you boys in the next one. Peace out, gamers.